When people know better, they do better. But over the years of my life, I wonder, is it true? When people know better, they do better. I can't even say that's always true in my own life. I know I should get up every morning early and exercise about 5:30 and jog about 3 miles. I know better. I know what is healthy, what is not healthy. I have been informed. I know how to bench press. I know how to do lat pull down. I know the form. I know what I ought to be doing. It is not the absence of knowledge, but the gulf between what we know and what we do is often a wide gulf, and we don't always reach across.
We're all participating in this thing called life. All of them. Life has ebb and flow. It's got thunderstorms in it, earthquakes. This life. Stop expecting it to go smooth, because it ain't finna go smooth. The road to success is always under construction. You combat negativity and you combat discouragement with gratitude. What messes you up is you focus on the thing that's not happening. So whenever you get discouraged, change your focus from what's not happening to what has happened. Because what causes the downslide is if you get wrapped up into what ain't happening, it get ugly, man. But you have to focus on gratitude. People understand how serious gratitude is. It's hard to be miserable and grateful at the same time.
What are the things that you fear that's been keeping you from living your dream? That's been keeping you from doing some things that you would like to do? Life is about growth. You can either go back to your comfort zone, and there you won't find any growth, or you must be willing to go forward and face your fears, because you're never going to have a fear-free existence. I mean, some fear is acceptable. There's some things that you really should be afraid of. Now, you shouldn't allow it to immobilize you. You take it into account and you carry yourself accordingly. There's a difference between having a fear and the fear having you. Being stopped by fear. It's perfectly fine to have some fears. You embrace those fears and then you move on. You act on whatever it is that you fear. What you resist will persist.
It's good to pray. It's good to ask for God's help. But at some point, we all have to do like Peter. Say, God, I've honored you. I've prayed. I believed. I've done my best. Now, God, I'm going to rest. I'm not going to worry about the medical report. Not going to live stressed out over the situation at work. Not going to be upset because I don't see anything happening. God, I trust you. If Peter would have been stressed, worried, maybe the angel wouldn't have showed up. Maybe he wouldn't have been free. But when God saw him resting, God said, all right, let me go to work. I wonder if you would see situations turn around if you'd simply come back to a place of peace. Worry doesn't make anything better. Being frustrated doesn't get God's attention. Begging God, reminding Him what's wrong, that only makes us depressed. Take the problem off the throne and put God back up on the throne. If you're talking more about your problem than you are about God, you have the wrong thing on the throne. I saw a saying the other day. It said, "Dear problem, my God is so much bigger than you." But even in prayer, instead of praying in faith, sometimes we complain about what we don't like. God, these people at work, they get on my nerves. You better do something. God, my back's been hurting for 6 years. God, these prices are so high. I need your help. Instead of begging God, instead of reminding Him of everything that's wrong, why don't you try a different approach? Do like Peter. Go to sleep. Enter into His rest. Sometimes when I pray, I say, God, you already know what I need. You already know what I want. You know all about me. So Lord, I just want to tell you that I love you, I trust you, and I thank you for getting me to where I'm supposed to be. Not begging God, but praying from a place of rest. Talking to Him from a place of peace. Our actions speak louder than our words.